is it okay if that treat includes a butter chicken and a naan and a tiramisu and a gulab jamun and some ice cream? Because जब होता है तो फिर वो सब कुछ होता है. मतलब जो खाते टाइम तो ऐसा लगता है कि जन्नत यही है.
Inflammation is the reason for everything.
Tried really hard to give up, but I find it very difficult. The most difficult thing for me to not have is not gulab jamun, it is biscuit. What are the kind of people who are recognizing this problem? So many of you are aware of my craze for fitness. I've recently made some videos about giving up sugar, about fasting, and बहुत सारे लोगों ने बहुत appreciate किया उसको. But one of the requests I've repeatedly received from people is to make a video with somebody who can help us with overall health. And I've got a friend and a doctor who's very experienced in this. I'm very excited today because I think this video is going to be useful for every single person. So please watch this till the end. And I would like to introduce you to Dr. Nandita. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For taking out the time.
Thank you so much. It's
And-
my pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Okay, so अगर आप and back to the butter chicken कि जब आप बटर चिकन खा रहे हो तो गट को ज़्यादा काम करना पड़ रहा है क्योंकि उसकी ग्रेवी हैवी है वो सब है.
राइट सो अगर आपने संडे को बटर चिकन खाया है एंड मंडे टू सैटरडे आप सैलड सूप्स खा रहे हैं तो बॉडी विल डाइजेस्ट. बट संडे को आपने बटर चिकन खाया, फिर मंडे शाम को आपने पिज़्ज़ा भी ऑर्डर कर दिया, फिर ट्यूसडे को आपने पेस्ट्री खा ली, ठीक है, वेंसडे को कोई कोक पी लिया. इट्स अ कांस्टेंट. वी डोंट.
So that's a good point. कि अगर आपने कुछ गलत खाया है या
कुछ हार्ड टू डाइजेस्ट खाया
हार्ड
है,
टू डाइजेस्ट खाया है जैसे
Give-
बटर चिकन
गिव गैप.
तो आप खा सकते हो लेकिन रेगुलरली मत खाओ. राइट आज खाया है तो फिर अब एक हफ्ता लाइटर फूड खाओ.
Yes,
Right.
you can. If you give a gap and let the body recover, then the treats are fine.
Okay.
But the idea is to be mindful that it's a treat.
So once a week you can have something unhealthy.
Yes, you can. You can. But don't call it unhealthy or cheating, call it a treat.
Okay.
So, you earn a treat. आपने
हम्म.
5-6 दिन एक्सरसाइज किया है, आपने माइंडफुल ईटिंग करी है, संडे को मुझे ये तिरामिसू खाना है या मुझे ये बटर चिकन खाना है, इट्स ऑल राइट.
And is it okay if that treat includes a butter chicken and a naan and a tiramisu and a gulab jamun and some ice cream? Because जब होता है तो फिर वो सब कुछ होता है.
Depends what's your age.
Okay, 56.
How do you feel after it would answer your question.
देखो immediately after that तो बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. मतलब जो खाते टाइम तो ऐसा लगता है कि जन्नत यही है. But हाँ next day रात को बुरा लगता है.
So उसको थोड़ा
But जब आप खा रहे
मॉडरेशन
हो याद नहीं रहता ना कि कल कैसा लगेगा.
थोड़ा मॉडरेशन में करते हैं,
Okay.
थोड़ा मॉडरेशन में करते हैं.
So define moderation.
Moderation is something which you can, the damage which it does
Hmm.
and the time you take to come back
Hmm.
does not feel so bad. So मंडे को अगर आपने कुछ किया और वेडनेसडे तक आप रन नहीं कर पा रहे हो
हाँ हाँ.
और स्लीप अच्छी नहीं हो रही है, एक्स एंड पेन्स हो रहे हैं, then it's not worth it,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? So plan your treats so that you can enjoy.
Okay, okay. But do you think food also leads to things like aches and pains? मतलब food से क्या issues हो सकते हैं?
Inflammation होता है, especially sugar and processed foods. Inflammation means anywhere in the body there's inflammation. Inflammation is the reason for everything, from diabetes to obesity to
Oh,
PCOD to cancers to lots of things.
अच्छा.
Everything is triggered from inflammation.
अच्छा.
ठीक है. इन्फ्लेमेशन का फर्स्ट साइन है पेन, एक्स एंड पेन्स, फीलिंग लेथार्जिक, अनएक्सप्लेन्ड लेथार्जिकनेस, वीकनेस, अनएक्सप्लेन्ड इरिटेबिलिटी. देयर इज अ रीजन, समथिंग हैपन एंड मे आई एम इरिटेबल, इज ओके, बट पता नहीं मुझे गुस्सा आ जाता है, मेरे को पेन्स होती रहती हैं, आई गेट अप इन द मॉर्निंग नॉट फीलिंग फ्रेश, नॉट एबल टू स्लीप वेल, देन. और सारे जो प्री डायबिटिक्स वाला रेंज, वैमिन IC20s में नाउ पीपल हैव प्री डायबिटीज एंड माइल्डली
yeah.
हाई कोलेस्ट्रॉल. सो इट्स ऑल इन्फ्लेमेशन. सो आई जस्ट गिव देम अ वेरी सिंपल रूल कि आप एक चार्ट बनाएंगे, आउटसाइड फूड, एनीथिंग विच इज आउटसाइड फूड और पैक्ड फूड, आई गिव देम अ लिस्ट ऑफ व्हाट इट मीन्स. People don't think that having a biscuit is a packed food, or adding ketchup is a processed food, right? Or salami is a processed food. So every time you eat outside food, processed food, sugar, Sugar means anything मीठा. You just put a tally. You know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. बस आप ये करते जाइए और जहाँ पे जितना आपका काउंट है वीक का उसका टारगेट ये कि नेक्स्ट वीक में उसको कैन वी कम डाउन बाय 1 point, 2 points. Very simple. So if you know you've reached this and there's another 2 days in the week, let's not do it. It's a very simple thing to do. So if somebody is ordering outside food 4 times a week and they have to make it 3 and then 2, it's easier over a period of time than saying ki outside food mat khao. You know, then they will leave you. You know, they'll go to another doctor.
So, you know, one of the things that I've almost grown up having, and I've tried really hard to give up, but I find it very difficult, is biscuits. जब मैं छोटा था तो मैं चाय में डिप करके बिस्किट खाता था. तो मेरा एक ड्रीम था कि जब मैं बड़ा हो जाऊंगा तो मैं बिस्किट की फैक्ट्री बनाऊंगा और उसमें एक बिस्किट का पहाड़ होगा और उस बिस्किट के पहाड़ के ऊपर मैं एक चाय का मग लेके बैठ जाऊंगा और उसमें डिप कर करके खाता रहूंगा क्योंकि वो खत्म ही नहीं होंगे और मैं खाता जाऊंगा. और वो ऐसा एक एडिक्शन हुआ. व्हेन आई वाज यंग माय मदर यूज्ड टू टीच इन अ स्कूल और वो स्कूल के किसी केटरर के थ्रू एक टिन लाती थी, इतना बड़ा टिन, उसमें बिस्किट होते थे और वो समर वेकेशन में मैं 2 टिन्स खत्म कर देता था बिस्किट्स के. एंड माय मॉम यूज्ड टू बी हैप्पी कि दूध में डिप करके ये बिस्किट खा रहा है तो दूध भी जा रहा है अंदर और बिस्किट भी जा रहा है अंदर तो वो भी आटा मैदा ही है.
Very good.
तो और वो मेरे दिमाग में ना चीज़ बैठ गई. तो इन दिस ईयर आई हैव गिवन अप शुगर. The most difficult thing for me to not have is not gulab jamun, it is biscuit. और मेरे घर में जब कोई बिस्किट खाता है मेरे सामने खाता है मैं आई फील लाइक स्लैपिंग देम. तो इज बिस्किट बैड? क्योंकि अब तो शुगर फ्री आ गए हैं, आटा बिस्किट आ गए हैं, वो खा लो.
It's not real food. ठीक है, ये आपको भी मालूम है.
नहीं, रियल फूड मतलब आटा है.
आटा मतलब फिर वो खेत से आटा पीस के नहीं आया है, वो फैक्ट्री में गया है, फिर उसमें कुछ कुछ ऐड हुआ है टू मेक इट स्टेबल टू स्टे इन दैट पैकेट. शेल्फ हुआ है, फैक्ट्री में बना है, फिर वो गाड़ियों में लद के आया है. इट इज़ नॉट फूड. ठीक है. पॉइंट हियर इज कि कैन यू हैव बिस्किट और नॉट. पॉइंट यहाँ पे ये है कि यू हैड अ वंडरफुल ब्यूटिफुल रिलेशनशिप विद बिस्किट, बट इट्स ऑल्सो समटाइम्स टाइम टू लेट इट गो.
डिवोर्स करना. ओके.
I can tell you that if you do not have biscuits for 5 months, 6 months, उसके बाद जब आप बिस्किट खाएंगे, एक बिस्किट धीरे धीरे खाएंगे और खाने के बाद अगर आप देखेंगे आप कैसा फील कर रहे हैं, you will not feel good.
Is it?
You will like it because you are doing something which you are not supposed to do. वो सबको अच्छा लगता है. हाँ, वो अच्छा लगता है.
Okay.
But you will not feel good.
Okay.
फीलिंग जो है वो झूठ नहीं बोल सकते. Like I left milk and milk products for 3 months. Then when I reintroduced curd, I felt very good. मुझे एक चम्मच दही खा के इतना अच्छा लगा. Then I gradually introduced ghee. I felt nice. Then 6 months later, I had a small cup of milk. I did not feel good. Not that I'm lactose intolerant.
But you didn't like it.
I didn't like it. So I started feeling a little nausea. So I knew that curd है ठीक है, घी आ गया ठीक है. कभी कभार एक आध पीस पनीर भी चल जाता है, not too much. But milk is gone. And I used to love milk. So I said it was great while it lasted.
अच्छा,
But
बिल्कुल छोड़.
it's time to move on.
Okay. So in late 90s, I was in the US and I used to work with GE. And my US colleagues were very surprised that Indians drink milk, right? Adult Indians drink milk. And they said, some of my friends used to tell me that animals don't consume milk after childhood. And so they said, and we are also animals. So I mean, that's what they used to say, that it's shocking that you guys drink milk even as adults. The only other race that I found does this is the Dutch, right? So I have a lot of Dutch friends, and in Netherlands, they consume a lot of milk. So again, I don't know what is the logic, but ठीक है. But if we were to divide good and bad food, right? So as I am understanding, and also for people who are watching, the good things are, the principles are, vegetables, right? The more vegetables you eat, you said, the better it is. Second, जिस चीज को कुक करने की जरूरत नहीं है, जो वेजिटेबल आप रॉ खा सकते हो वो रॉ खा लो, दैट इज गुड। मैक्स उसको बॉईल कर लो, ब्लांच कर लो। अगर कुक करना है तो कम कुक करो। इज दैट प्रिंसिपल करेक्ट?
यस,
राइट।
इसमें फ्रूट्स भी आते हैं, सो
Okay.
फ्रूट को जूस बना के पीना इज अ क्राइम अनलेस,
Okay.
सो आई से दैट फ्रूट जूस इज फॉर पीपल जिनके दांत नहीं है।
अच्छा।
छोटा बच्चा, इन्फेंट, और somebody very old, somebody very sick, जो चबा ही नहीं पा रहा है, तो उसको आपने पिलाया, ठीक है। इट इज़ कमिंग फ्रॉम अ मिथ कि पहले ज़माने में फ्रूट बहुत एक्सपेंसिव होते थे। जब कोई बीमार होता था तो उसको फ्रूट का जूस पिलाया जाता था। जूस इसलिए कि वो चबा के खा नहीं सकता, टाइफाइड हो गया है, फ्रूट जूस पिलाया गया है। सो इट गॉट अटैच्ड दैट फ्रूट जूस मीन्स हेल्थ। कमज़ोर हो रहा है, इसको जूस पिलाओ।
Yeah.
कमज़ोर हो रहा है तो फ्रूट खिलाओ, जो चीज़ खा सकते हैं उसको पीना क्यों है?
Right.
So fruit has the acidic part and the alkaline part, the sugar part and the fiber part.
Okay.
They should be eaten together.
Okay.
Instead of that, आप fiber and alkaline फेंक के sugar and acidic को पी के, you cannot say that I'm having it. It's okay if you cannot eat it. अब 6-8 महीने का बच्चा, 1 साल का बच्चा नहीं खा सकता,
Right.
या somebody who's very old digest नहीं कर सकते, फाइबर नहीं खा सकते, ठीक है। बट और फ्रूट को कुक करके भी खिलाते हैं, एप्पल स्ट्यू एंड ऑल।
Okay. Okay. So vegetables के साथ you're saying fruits is also in that category,
Eat raw.
but eat raw. And उसका juice मत पियो.
Eat whole, eat raw.
Okay. And when you say juice, it's not just packaged juice. It's not just Tetra Pak.
नहीं, घर में अगर आप जूस बना रहे हैं, इफ इट इज होल, वाटरमेलन लिया, ब्लेंड किया, पी गए, परफेक्ट, दैट इज ऑल राइट,
Okay.
बिकॉज आप पूरा पी रहे हो ना।
हाँ।
सो यू
But अगर आप उसको strain करके पी रहे हो,
फिर तो फाइबर निकल रहा
तो
है।
फाइबर निकल गया, फिर आप एसिडिक पार्ट और शुगर पी रहे हो, है ना? तो दैट इज एन एलिमेंट। एंड आल्सो फ्रूट गिव्स यू अ लॉट ऑफ शुगर,
Yeah.
so that
Natural
also
sugar.
the sugar also that you're getting from the fruit is also not great, so don't overeat it.
Yeah, if you're pre-diabetic, if you are struggling with weight, otherwise you can have 2-3 fruits आराम से. That is
In a day.
natural sugar, that's natural sugar.
I mean, there was a time when my dinner used to be only fruit, और मैं काफी मतलब प्लेट भर के
वो थोड़ा ज़्यादा
फ्रूट खाता था।
मिक्स कर लीजिए, थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो जाता है. Only
so
fruit
then-
becomes a lot of sugar.
My doctor friend told me that have vegetables, it is better instead of fruits, and इतना fruit मत खाओ। तो मुझे कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुई, but I still stopped it and moved on to vegetable. Okay, so that is that. So again, going back to those are the good things to eat: vegetables, fruits,
Good proteins.
good protein, uncooked, boiled, or less boiled. That's all good to eat. Overcooked, over oily is not so good to eat. In meats, red meat को कम खाओ. Fish, chicken is okay to have. Eggs is okay to have. Eggs के अंदर white
आप
आपने
ज़्यादा
बोला,
खा सकते हैं,
white
योग
आप कितना भी खा सकते हो.
नहीं, कितना भी तो नहीं, बिकॉज बॉडी नीड्स टू
Depends on your
प्रोसेस
need.
इट. हाँ,
Okay,
सो
okay,
आई विल
that's
नॉट
why-
गेट इनटू दैट बिकॉज प्रोटीन रिक्वायरमेंट इज अ वेरी डिबेटेबल टॉपिक.
Sure. So as a runner, maybe मेरी requirement ज़्यादा है,
Yes.
कोई ज़्यादा sedentary life lead कर रहा है तो उसकी कम है. So that's why you are saying it's not possible to give a standard.
Yes, also depends on your uric acid, your creatinine, your kidney functions.
Okay.
बहुत सारे factors हैं. You cannot have a single this thing for protein for everybody.
Okay. But even in eggs, maybe yolks इतने मत खाओ, पर whites ज़्यादा भी खा लो तो
So
इतना harm
2-3
नहीं
egg
है.
whites a day आएगा. If any normal person can have every day for breakfast.
2-3 egg whites anybody can have. Okay. So that is a larger breakdown of what is good to eat, what is not so good to eat. Now, two other areas of food which are in my mind. One, though you partly address is sugar, right? So I've given up sugar. I'm feeling very good about it, and I gave it up for a year on 1st of January कि मैं 2024 में चीनी नहीं खाऊंगा. In fact, I have a group called Sweet Without Sugar, and some of my friends are a part of that group. But now we are in May, और मेरे को लग रहा है कि मैं शायद sugar life के लिए छोड़ दूंगा
आप
because
नहीं
I'm
खा
loving it.
पाओगे. आप खा नहीं पाओगे.
The only thing I'm missing is that biscuit, but otherwise I'm loving it. तो एक तो is it okay to give up sugar? I ask every doctor that I meet that is it okay to give up sugar? मैंने छोड़ दिया है, but again my family, my friends sometimes say यार तूने छोड़ दिया है, तेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी, डेफिशिएंसी हो जाएगी शुगर छोड़ने से.
So I can say this on camera everywhere that sugar is something which is not good for anybody.
अच्छा.
Anybody. Sugar is not a natural food. It is a industrially made food. Everybody loves sugar. Industries know it. Business houses know it. हर चीज़ में इसीलिए sugar ऐड की जाती है so that you are addicted to it. It's an addiction. It's like smoking. You know, if you see somebody smoking, you'll say यार cigarette छोड़ो. But if you see somebody eating gulab jamun, आप ये नहीं बोलोगे. So it's a socially acceptable addiction.
And it's a bad addiction.
Very bad. Worse than smoking.
Okay.
Because every time you smoke, you know you're doing it wrong. Sugar में तो आप अपने को बोलते हो अब मेरे को चाहिए. When people don't eat sugar, they say हमें weakness हो रही है. No? Weakness नहीं हो रही है body. It's a withdrawal. It's called withdrawal symptoms.
अच्छा.
Bodies are craving for it. Craving is a sign of inflammation. Body craves for something because your mind is fixed there, so you're craving for it. किसी body को sugar नहीं चाहिए. सिर्फ एक जने को sugar चाहिए होता है, one who is a diabetic who has gone into hypoglycemia. सिर्फ उसको उस टाइम पे sugar चाहिए as a medical treatment. इसके अलावा किसी को sugar नहीं चाहिए.
कोई नुकसान नहीं है sugar छोड़ने का. Is there any risk?
110% कोई नुकसान नहीं है.
Okay.
कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
And sugar के ill effects क्या हैं जो लोग खा रहे हैं?
Again,
क्या risk है?
severe inflammation.
Inflammation.
You will gradually move towards aches and pains in the body, your joints, your muscles, and your entire musculoskeletal system becomes sticky and brittle.
Okay.
ठीक है, आप किसी भी चीज़ को चाशनी में करेंगे वो फिर brittle हो जाता है. तो everything is getting sticky and brittle.
Okay.
So sugar makes you lethargic. It makes you it slows you down at a musculoskeletal level.
Okay.
We don't realize कि if you don't have sugar, जैसे आप sugar नहीं ले लो, आपको sugar बहुत मिल रही है. आपका fasting sugar 30 थोड़ी आएगा. You are still getting sugar. रोटी में sugar है, rice में sugar है, everything has sugar. Fruits, vegetables, beetroot, carrot, सब में sugar है. तो sugar तो आपको मिल ही रही है. But you're not getting artificial sugar. जो फैक्ट्री में बन के आ रही है.
Okay.
Right?
So it's fine.
Perfect.
Okay, great. The second question about food is ghee versus oil. Right? So 20, 30, 40 years ago, things like Saffola and refined oil came and said ghee is bad. If you want to save your husband's life, usko aap Saffola khilao. Right? That became the big thing. Or refined oil khilao. And now there is a lot of debate on is ghee better, is oil better, क्या करना चाहिए, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए. So, you know, in my house I keep saying oil बंद कर देना चाहिए, घी खाना चाहिए. But they still say नहीं मालूम नहीं है तो वो घी भी मंगा लेते हैं, oil भी मंगा लेते हैं दोनों. And we are a Punjabi household तो घी oil तो चलता है. But between ghee and oil, what is your advice?
So where are we using it for?
Okay.
If we are using it in small quantities, जैसे कि दाल का छौंक लग रहा है, या आप eggs को scramble कर रहे हैं, या anything which you are using small quantity, ghee is definitely better.
अच्छा.
और जहाँ पे आप cooking कर रहे हैं तो mustard oil या coconut oil, they are much better. Refined oils, अब there is a huge debate again. It's a very debatable topic. I personally don't touch refined oils at
अच्छा.
all. At all. So cooking में कई चीज़ अगर ऐसी cook हो रही है जिसमें oil चाहिए तो mustard oil is fine. Seed oil is fine. Anything which is going in the factory and getting refined cannot be good for me.
अच्छा. But refined, the term means it is refined.
Something has been taken off.
But refined तो अच्छा होना चाहिए ना, ये तो refinement of something.
So that is a typical advertisement thing of which
Achha.
word to use.
अच्छा.
You know, for what?
Okay.
Refinement means it's not a natural product.
Okay.
That's why they say cold pressed mustard oil, because they've just taken the seed and cold pressed and taken out the oil, you know.
Okay. So mustard oil is okay, coconut oil is okay. Refined oil is not okay.
So that is my
हाँ.
belief. Refined ghee is okay.
Ghee is
But
okay.
you cannot use how much. It's a
हाँ.
high calorie food.
हाँ.
How much? So अगर आपका कितना consumption हो रहा है घी का among how many people,
हाँ.
उसका थोड़ा सा बैलेंस रखिए. Smaller quantities में ghee is actually good for your joints and
अच्छा।
everything else. You should have
some ghee
some ghee. It's good.
और मत करो, बट मतलब दाल मखनी बना के बीच में एक चम्मच घी का डाल लिया तो वो ठीक नहीं है।
प्लस फिर वो बाकी चीज़ों में भी है ना, नान में भी लग रहा है, यहाँ पे भी हो रहा है, रोटी पे भी
Right,
हो रहा है,
right,
सब्जी में भी चल रहा है. So we are
अच्छा, what
overdoing
about
it.
butter?
Butter is a refined product. It's an artificial product. I mean, वो जो घर में मलाई निकाल के बटर तो अलग बात
White
है.
butter वो तो
But
अलग बात हो गई। हाँ।
otherwise butter is a processed food.
वो जो येलो बटर आता है।
टेस्ट के लिए आप यूज कर सकते हैं.
हाँ।
You don't have to go to a stage कि मैं ये भी नहीं खाऊंगा, वो भी नहीं खाऊंगा, unless there is some medical condition. But you should know that little bit, moderation, taste. You have to keep yourself happy also. Food should not be a topic of stress. कि ये नहीं खाना, वो नहीं खाना, ये इसमें कितना है, उसमें कितना, ये फिर तो the joy of food is gone. So keep very simple rules. Have lots of vegetables. अगर आपको बटर, आप एक टोस्ट खाते हैं, हल्का सा उसमें बटर लगाते हैं, इट्स ओके. क्या I mean,
The other question I had was that, so अगर एक तरफ से बंगाल फेमिन के जो डिसेंडेंट्स हैं, जिसने बंगाल फेमिन देखा या जो भी देखा, वो जो डिसेंडेंट्स हैं उनको scarcity mindset है about food. Are there other similar issues if my great grandfather or my past generations had a lot of sugar, or if they had, I don't know, a lot of oil, a lot of ghee, or a lot of butter chicken? Will the next few generations suffer from those problems?
see, we don't suffer from a food-related problem. We suffer from a mindset.
Achha.
The fears. Fear is a very, very complex emotion.
Okay.
You have to understand that during evolution, fear came so that we save ourselves. ठीक है ना? अगर हमें जंगली जानवर से डर नहीं लगेगा, आग से डर नहीं लगेगा, तो how will we save ourselves? It was our defense. Eventually, we do not have many things to fear, but the fear kept on growing with us. And many other forms of fear are anger, control, resentment, guilt, blame. All of these are also fear. They come from fear of losing, fear of getting. So emotion like a fear, that moves in generation. So एक particular food करके नहीं होता है. It has to be a deep rooted, shocking, like जहाँ पे इतना invasion हुआ है north में, वहाँ पे aggression ज़्यादा है.
Right.
So it is some generations must have seen some kind of oppression or fear or anger, so they became aggressive. So it has to be a shocking thing. It has to be something which is disruptive,
Right.
something which shook the generations.
Right.
Then it is passed over, so like that.
Okay. So ऐसा नहीं है कि हमारे ग्रेट ग्रैंडफादर्स ने या पास्ट जनरेशंस ने गलत खाया तो we will get the harm, या उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा खाया तो हमें बेनिफिट मिल रहा है.
एक चीज़ है, जेनेटिकली जो चीज़ मेरे को मिला है, there is a choice to get it expressed or not. It's like in my family, my 2 generations are diabetic. My grandfather, maternal, paternal were diabetic. Uncle, aunts were diabetic. So I knew from childhood, the moment I entered medical college and started studying, I knew that diabetes is just lurking around me.
Okay.
Right? I could have given a chance to get it expressed or done differently so that it does not get expressed.
Okay.
Right? So my aim is not कि 5.7 HbA1c है तो वो क्रॉस नहीं करे. My aim is कि वो 5 ही क्रॉस नहीं करे. Right? So I started fighting it very, very early in my life. So that I never reach that stage कि pre-diabetes अब तो start हो गया है. So what is your mind? What is the narrative? अब तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते, मेरे तो पूरी फैमिली में सभी को डायबिटीज़ है. Or I already know that. So what can I do to fight it?
Okay.
So gene expression पे भी आपके mindset और आपके behavior का बहुत impact होता है.
So people who come to you, are they all kinds, men, women, children, old, young, or are there certain kind of people who are reaching out? What are the kind of people who are recognizing this problem?
Especially women.
Achha.
Around their 40s. So perimenopausal is a very difficult time for women because By that time, your children would have grown up. They start weaning themselves off you, you know. And if your identity has been take care of the house, take care of them, then you start feeling what do you do, why you do, and if you have not taken care of yourself, you don't feel good also. So it's a very difficult time. So when they do the tests or their family pushes them to do some test, and that is the biggest catchment area who come to me that I know I need to do something different now.
Okay. But so that happens to women. But what about men? Do you think their need is lower, or their awareness is lower, or their ability to reach out is lower?
Men come in lesser number because one, they don't, they see it as a sign of vulnerability that I need to meet somebody, ask somebody for a change. They know they can manage it. That is number one. And secondly, women go through a lot of changes in their life. You know, puberty is different for men and women, a girl and a boy, getting married, motherhood. So they go through changes. So they're more open to, I know I need to do something different, you know, than men who try to be in that inertia, you know, to breaking out is too much of an effort.
Male ego doesn't let them come, perhaps.
Ego is gender neutral. But yes, men do feel that they need to take care of it themselves.
देखो मेल को शुरू से, at least in North India, maybe even in South, the boy has always been told to be the man.
Yeah, वो
You know, so perhaps very few boys or men will reach out for help, whereas in boys groups, boys will not share their problems. Boys want to be the dudes. Whereas in girls groups, I hear that girls are very open to sharing problems and issues, and every girl has a best friend, they'll cry on that shoulder, but boys will, even with their best friend, not do it.
Yeah. But I do have a few men clients who, I have somebody who diagnosed with pre-diabetes, has really changed their life, lost so much of weight and
अच्छा.
cholesterol and everything has been changed. And I mean, ऐसा नहीं है, होता है.
Because of diet.
Just change of diet and exercise and sleep.
So when people come to you, what kind of problems do they come for?
Either unexplained unexplained weight gain, hair fall, weakness, lethargy, pains, headaches, or gut issues, और ये रिपोर्ट में कुछ गड़बड़ आई है, प्री डायबिटिक आया, थोड़ा ये आया. Mostly these are the kind of patients who would come to me.
So are even things like hair fall connected to your diet?
Gut.
Acha.
So there's a joke in the family, you know, that anything happens, I would say gut. So my daughter would say, Mama, I'm going to tell you I'm not feeling well, but you will not say gut. But I feel most of the things are related to gut, from head to toe.
Wow.
Headache, hair fall, fogginess, allergies, sinus, throat issues, most of the chronic coughs, the smoker's cough kind of chronic cough for non-smokers is acidic cough. And chest pains, I mean, cardiac and non-cardiac. So non-cardiac ones are gas related, bloating and all of that, then aches and pains, you know, legs में pain हो रहा है, back में pain हो रहा है, all of that is related to gut.
Okay. So somebody who's very close to me asked me to ask you a question, which is about acidity. So when he wakes up in the morning, he's got this acidity feeling, and he will try and throw up, and nothing much will come out, and it's been for years, and it just doesn't help him lead a normal morning. And after some time, he's okay.
Yeah.
But almost every morning he gets it. So is there something like, what could be the reason for this?
So if it is an anatomical thing, like he has a gallbladder polyp, gallbladder stone, hiatus hernia, anything there, then that needs to be looked at. Otherwise, it's food related. He has to change the timing, what he's eating at what time. That's it. If he writes his food journal for 10 days, he would know, you would know.
Okay.
I can point it out otherwise.
Okay. Okay.
You have to write a food journal, 10 days.
Okay. So I will ask him to call you. Okay. All right. So you know that I'm on this fasting track. I do a 24-hour fast every week and I do a 3-day fast sometimes and all that. What do you think about fasting? Do you think it's good, bad?
Fasting is something, fasting, people think fasting matlab khana nahi khana hai. Fasting does not mean that. Fasting only means when to eat and when not to eat. Right? So when you're eating, your entire system is working. So of course you need a time when you don't eat. So the body rests. It's like vacation, it's like your work. Monday to Friday you go to work, Saturday, Sunday you rest. 5-day of work karte karte bhi after 3 months, 4 months you take a 10-day break and you travel. Everybody needs break, right? Your system also needs break. So fasting is something which is non-negotiable.
Oh.
Everybody should fast. But how much to fast and how to fast can be different because where you are.
Sure.
Somebody who's eating 10 o'clock dinner and cannot start fasting or 16-hour fasting, they'll start feeling weak because your body is trained to use only that food what you're eating. So they can start slow, like just fast for 12 hours and gradually build it up. But fasting, there are many people who are doing something called as intermittent fasting, eating in the period of 8 hours window and not eating for 16 hours. But that 8-hour window is between 2 and 10. I don't think that's a healthy fasting. So sunset is a very big cue from the nature for many things.
Okay.
Stop eating, stop the light, slow down, tone down the lights. Your melatonin will be secreted. Many things would happen. So basic simple rule is that as it is getting darker, you should not eat. So if you can just make your life work, if somebody is working at that time, you cannot say don't eat. So then you have to see how to make it happen. But ideally, you should not eat after sunset.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So tell me, we've talked about what is good to eat, what is bad to eat, the oil versus ghee, refined oil, so many things. Many of these things are actually common knowledge.
Yeah.
Right? मतलब vegetable खाना चाहिए सबको मालूम है, ज़्यादा ऑयल नहीं खाना चाहिए सबको मालूम है, बट चिकन खा रहे हैं तो कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम है सबको मालूम है. So why is it so difficult for us to do it?
It's just because we want to keep focused on something else so that we are not going to deal with what is important to deal with. So food is like an entertainment, like a distraction, like something to keep us away from the real thing. Thinking about food, what to eat next, how to celebrate, what to eat, what not to eat, keeps us busy in that realm of life. And it keeps us away from what our mind is trying to tell. If we start observing what I'm thinking right now and what I'm feeling right now, because we all are prisoners of our thoughts. How I think is how I feel, not how life is happening. How I'm thinking is how I'm feeling. And how I'm feeling is driving how I'm thinking. So in this cycle, I'm trapped. I'm a prisoner here. And I don't know that I'm in prison. Right? So I don't even try to come out of it. So food helps us stay there. So it is difficult because we don't want to see beyond this. Anybody who knows that this is, I don't want this, it is not difficult. Aapne sugar choda, how difficult was it? If you're not aware of it, if you do not want to do it, then it is very difficult.
And how many, as per you, what we are eating, our gut health is impacting almost everything.
Everything.
All kinds of disease.
How you feeling? Everything.
Wow.
So in 2008, I lost my one vocal cord. Okay, it was a part of my autoimmune thing. I was having difficulty in speaking. I couldn't speak. I thought it's a throat infection. Finally, when I got worse, I met an ENT and he examined, and I realized that I've lost my right vocal cord. It's paralyzed. And the entire world became silent and I couldn't speak. And when you don't speak, people don't speak to you. It's very funny.
Okay.
लोग आपसे इशारों में बात करते हैं, आप बोलते हो I can listen and you can speak. You know? But anyway, it's a very it's very weird situation that you are not able to speak. And I was told that अब आप नहीं बात कर पाओगे, अगर बात करना सीख भी जाओगे स्पीच थेरेपी के बाद it will be a very husky voice, a very low intensity voice, and you cannot sing. That's okay. But I refused to believe that. And my mantra in life is that whatever happens, I refuse to be miserable. I will never choose. I will choose peace. I will choose life. So I'm going to be like, what can I do about it? So speech therapy है ठीक है, you learn to use your neck muscles to speak and all those things. Neck muscles को use करते करते now my right neck muscles are stronger than my left neck muscles.
Oh.
And now that is attaching to my clavicle bone and pulling my shoulder, so my shoulder is getting pulled, you know, so everything is attached to everything else. So that is when I realized I need to do something to reduce my inflammation in the body. And I made some changes in my diet. And with those changes, my entire body started to reboot.
Okay.
Okay. And when you're rebooting it, you have a choice to make it differently. And that's, many things happened at that point of time. I started running and I left sugar, I left milk, I left gluten. And after a lot of struggle, I reached a very sweet spot where I could lead a normal life very powerfully, not like अब तो जो है उसी में, no, not like that. So the narrative in my head is not I'm doing it for my autoimmune condition. The narrative in my head is very powerful that I'm a runner.
I'm a runner.
Yeah. So I get up in the morning thinking that I'm a runner. So I'm doing strength training to run better. I'm eating this kind of food so that I run better. I'm not eating this kind of thing to run better. I'm not going to this late night party because I have a run. So everything is because of running, which is a very powerful story. I don't tell myself I'm doing it because of my autoimmune condition or because I want to continue to speak or I want to be healthy. No, because there I seem like a victim. But this is a very powerful story. So anybody who chooses life to lead in a different way, it's not difficult. If I can do it, anybody can do it. But we don't choose it. Somehow the known miseries are better than unknown. Fear of unknown is too much.
So what you're saying is you choose the positive and negative narrative. Choose the positive narrative instead of a negative narrative. You're not doing it because you have a disease. You're doing it because there's something positive you're trying to do.
Yes. What makes you feel powerful?
Right.
You know? Okay. So positive, negative थोड़ा theoretical हो जाता है, but
sure.
What makes you feel good?
Okay.
You know, so I keep telling myself I'm a runner. I keep telling everybody I'm a runner. You know, that's my identity which I'm holding on to, which makes me do everything to make it happen. You know, so.
Okay. What part of health is most ignored by most people?
Gut.
Gut. Okay. Because इतना conditioned है, इतना हम taken for granted ले रहे हैं उसको.
Because gut का ध्यान तो तब रखेंगे ना जब we are ready to change the relationship with food. उसको change करने के लिए I have to change who I am because my identity is attached to food. So changing who I am, change is threatening. You know, change is very threatening.
The relationship with food, you've said this a few times, very interesting. So we have a relationship with food.
Yes, which is like any other relationship.
Right.
So it controls you, you control, there's a play going on. You know, sometimes you give in, sometimes you are taken for granted.
Right.
Sometimes you do because you don't, still you don't want to do. So it's like any other relationship. And it's always in your mind.
That
No.
butter chicken is tempting you and you want to bite into it and
Lots of. It's like everywhere. You open the fridge, open the pantry, anybody else is eating.
uh,
You're constantly thinking of food. So if you observe yourself, observe your mind, how much are you thinking about food?
yeah,
To eat or not to eat?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy. You know, it's like a entire entertainment
Yeah.
industry.
I mean, it's amazing कि सामने आप रख दो अगर बटर चिकन या जो भी है जो किसी को पसंद है, it is so difficult to control it. And you start thinking कि बस आज खा लेता हूँ, थोड़ा सा खा लेता हूँ.
तो डिप्रिवेशन में नहीं जाना चाहिए. जो आपको अच्छा लगता है, इफ यू नो दैट यू विल ईट इट, देन यू ईट इट. दैट्स इट. क्वांटिटी कम रखिए, धीरे खाइए, लेट इट लास्ट, लुक एट इट. यू नो, इफ यू लुकिंग समवेयर एंड ईटिंग, तो आपको बहुत सारा खाना पड़ेगा फॉर माइंड टू रजिस्टर.
अच्छा, क्वांटिटी से फर्क पड़ेगा अगर मैं बटर चिकन खा रहा हूँ और थोड़ा सा खा रहा हूँ वर्सेस मतलब अब खा ही रहा हूँ तो ढंग से खाता हूँ,
वही है,
ऐसा नहीं है.
वही है. सो डिप्रिवेशन एंड देन यू ब्रेक द लॉ, देन यू ओवरडू इट एंड देन यू फील गिल्टी एंड देन यू पनिश. ये साइकिल में नहीं जाना है. सो लैक नहीं करना है. Treat yourself, eat little bit and pat your back. You know कि I managed with a treat.
थोड़ा सा खा लिया. Okay.
Because the taste of the first bite and the last bite is same.
So tell me, non-food related question. I mean, you seem very sorted, right? You seem to be completely in control of your desires and your actions and your food and your habits. And आप सुबह जल्दी उठते हो, आप भागते हो, आप डाइट भी अच्छी खाते हो. You've taken care of your medical challenge also. Who inspires you, or who has inspired you to become like this? Is there somebody in your life? Is there a global leader? Is there some?
So inspiration, I think, comes in all shapes and sizes, forms and spaces. I've been inspired by everybody who I've come across, starting from my patients, my friends, family, my daughter, books. So it's like a staircase. I say that, you know, I have a notebook or staircase. So whenever I'm ready, the next step, as if the universe is creating the next step. So I remember a patient said to me that in some other context, she said, don't explain, don't complain. And that became my mantra for a whole year. I kept repeating this to myself. Don't complain, don't explain. So if you're not complaining, you take the responsibility. And you don't give any justifications, you do what is right. So it is coming from everywhere. The books, my daughter, when she would go through some challenge, whatever wisdom we have as parents, we cannot bundle it up and give it to our children. They have to learn it on their own.
Correct.
But where will they learn from? They have to look around. So for me, that strive to live better, you know, that feeling that I'm going to, every day morning when I get up, I'm going to put my 2 feet down on the ground and breathe and tell myself I have a day to live and I have to do my best. I have to give in my best to this day, right? So this, if I'm doing it, she's watching it. So I think inspiration is like everywhere. So many of my patients have inspired me, my friends, my running friends, my family. It's everywhere. Books. I have to live by books. I have like a huge list of books which is like everybody should read kind of books.
Okay. So from your daily routine, is there something that people like us or people who are watching can take away as a learning?
If I have to give one thing, then sleep. Sleep.
Sleep. तो सब सोते हैं.
Time of going to bed, the number of hours, the magic hours of sleep, and the quality of sleep.
Okay.
If somebody starts to work on only sleep, many things will start falling in place. क्योंकि अगर आपको 9 और 9:30 के बीच में सोना है, so life में बहुत changes करने पड़ेंगे उसके लिए.
Okay.
Right? the quality of sleep would depend on when did you eat your last meal,
Okay.
right? You cannot eat and go to sleep. So 9:30 सोने के लिए you cannot eat your dinner at 8:30. The dinner would be still sitting here. So again, you have to start eating early.
Okay.
When you sleep, your body repairs, immune system repairs. You go into deep sleep, then REM sleep, dreams, processing of your body, of your mind, memories, everything. That cycle is a 90-minute cycle, non-REM sleep and REM sleep. So 90, 3 घंटे, 6 घंटे, कितना आपके लिए ज़रूरत है, how much sleep you need. So all of this, if you start having a cycle of this time I go to bed and this time I get up, 6 days a week, a lot of things will be taken care of.
Acha. And what is the magic number of sleep? How many hours?
It's different for everybody. See, when we are working, we are using this energy source ATP. That energy which we use, it has a byproduct called as adenosine that starts to accumulate in the body.
Okay.
And when it accumulates, it starts going into the brain and blocking some receptors and we start feeling sleepy. So कितना वो build up हो रहा है body में, उतना आपको नींद आ रही है. So ये हर एक का अलग अलग वो है, यहाँ पे ये 16-8 का theory है कि 16 hours you build up the toxicity and 8 hours you clean it up. So that's why they say 8 is a magical number. But nobody needs less than 6.
Okay.
Definitely.
So 6 is minimum, 8 is the magical number. Okay.
I mean, kids do need it. Some smaller kids need 9 hours.
It brings me to another question, that if you look at the younger generation today, right, which includes a lot of people sitting here and, kids and teenagers and youth, and there is almost excitement about sleeping less, excitement about sleeping late, excitement about मैं तो पूरी रात जागता हूँ, मैं दिन में सोता हूँ, excitement about junk food, right? So a large part of the urban population is leading lives which you are saying should not be led.
It's scary.
So to be honest, in our generation, we led quite normal lives.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean, I don't know if it is normal or abnormal, whatever, but we led the kind of lives that are not exactly what you are defining, but फिर भी it was similar. क्योंकि घर में हमारे तो normal खाना ही बनता था तो वही खाते थे. McDonald's तो था ही नहीं. Is there a big epidemic coming?
Yeah.
In the next 10, 20 years,
it has already
are
come.
we facing a big issue?
It has already come.
Achha.
So, there are 3 things which can break a human body. If you don't sleep well, if you don't move enough, and if you don't eat right. So, from 14, 15, 16 years to now who are in their early 30s, they are not sleeping well, they are not eating right food, they are not moving at all. Right? Then their body cannot secrete melatonin because they are on screen. Even when they sleep, they get up with every notification and that white screen is there. So the melatonin which body secretes once it's sunset and the lights should go down, it's dark, that is not getting secreted now because body is so confused. Because there is bright light all the time, there is screen, laptop, phone. So the hormones are completely haywire.
Okay.
So gaining weight, having hormonal issues, and immunity being so low that you fall sick, anybody sneezes in the office and you are the first one to catch it.
Yeah.
These 3 things are going to become a norm for them.
Okay.
You can pick up anybody from the age group of 20 to 30 and ask them if they have any kind of health issues. They will say yes. In our generation, if you would ask anybody healthy, they would not have ever met a doctor.
Correct.
Right? Nobody would get any blood test done or go to a doctor for anything. खांसी जुकाम तुलसी वुलसी से ठीक हो जाता था. अभी नहीं हो सकता. ठीक है? And I'm so, it's so unfortunate that many of them have high cholesterol, high blood pressure and pre-diabetic conditions.
Yeah, very early in life. So 15, 17 में बच्चे, they start having a lot of junk. It's becoming a fashion कि हम late सोते हैं, हम binge watching करते हैं, Netflix देखते हैं, whatever करते हैं. सुबह मतलब यू आस्क पीपल आप कितने बजे उठते हो, बोलते हैं 3 बजे। सुबह 3 बजे उठ जाते हो? नहीं नहीं, दोपहर को 3 बजे। So people are waking up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then naturally they are sleeping at whatever. So that is one. The second, if I look at the industries around us, corporate world, IT industry, people are working till 1 a.m., 2 a.m. There is a call center industry where people are working all night. There are people are supporting US and UK clients, so they are working all night. And it's become a norm. Now when they're young, they're able to cope with it. But as they grow older, based on what you're saying, plus आप सारा दिन ऑफिस में हो, सारा दिन स्विगी से मंगा के खाना खा रहे हो, कोई बर्गर खा रहे हो, कुछ खा रहे हो, कोक पी रहे हो, तो and it's such a large part of our population that is doing this कि जब ये लोग 40, 50, 60s में आएंगे तो क्या होगा?
So we are हम पेड़ को एकदम जड़ के पास से काट रहे हैं। So ऊपर से उसको कितना भी आप सुंदर बना लें, fashion industry can go anywhere and the entire cosmetic industry can go anywhere, but we are cutting from the roots. If you are not eating home food 6 days a week, if you're not sleeping between 11, 12 and 5, and if you're not working out 1 hour in a day, आप कुछ भी कर लो, you will be a doctor's delight.
तो आप लुई विटॉन के, गुची के, अरमानी के कपड़े पहन लो,
पहन
पर
के
अंदर बॉडी तो आपकी
नहीं, वो आप पहन के आप डॉक्टर्स के रिसेप्शन एरिया में वेट करेंगे। So I keep saying that pharma industry, insurance and the entire healthcare industry, they are the only one who are going to flourish.
Oh, pharma, insurance
And doctors.
and doctors. चलो आपका तो फ्यूचर बड़ा अच्छा है।
So no, I keep telling everybody that I can help you not to fall sick.
Right.
You know, but वही है कि वो इतने easily, इतना easy ऐसी चीज कैसे मिल सकती है?
फ्यूचरिस्टिक सोच ही नहीं रहा इंसान। Do you consult any doctor? या आप खुद ही, डॉक्टर्स क्या करते हैं, आप लोग खुद ही कर लेते हो अपना?
I don't consult any doctor for my routine because I don't have a narrative that there's anything wrong with me. And because my food and everything is taken care of, so I don't fall sick. Like जुकाम हो गया, खांसी हो गई, पेट खराब हो गया, ये सब नहीं होता है।
अच्छा, होता ही नहीं है।
होता ही नहीं है। So these things don't happen. Body has an innate thing to take care of it.
Okay.
You know, like if I twist my knee, I will meet my ortho friend and
Sure.
my physiotherapist, my trainer, they are my doctors. They are my support
Okay.
system.
Okay. So are you saying कि जो आपकी एडवाइस है अगर लोग फॉलो करेंगे कंसिस्टेंटली तो बीमार होना बंद हो जाएंगे?
100%.
अच्छा।
उतना ही बीमार होंगे जितना हम बचपन में बीमार होते थे, कि कभी मलेरिया हो गया मच्छर काटने से, वो भी अब नहीं होता है। बट ये नहीं कि आप आज शाम को बाहर खाना खाने गए और कल आप बीमार हो गए, या ऑफिस में 2-3 जनों को फीवर था, जुकाम था तो मुझे भी हो गया। दैट इज, बॉडी इससे ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग है, वी आर जस्ट मेकिंग इट वीक।
Got it. Got it. So thanks, I've taken a lot of your time, but last words of what would you want to leave with me and people who are watching?
Please sleep
Okay.
between 11 and 12 and 4 if you are awake. There is something seriously wrong with your doing and you will pay a price. Second point would be breathing. Do belly breathing. There are lots of YouTube, you can learn it. We breathe from only chest and upper part of the lungs. इसकी वजह से हमारे shoulders and upper back are all stiff, overusing. Breathing is something which we do all the time.
Yeah.
So you breathe from the lower part of your lung, which is belly breathing.
Okay.
Okay, breathe from your belly and eat food for the right reason.
Okay.
That's it.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I will come back to you with a lot of references who I will ask them to reach out to you.
Thank you.
But thank you so much.
Thank you.